Video, we will review how to rewrite equations in slope-intercept form. Now, before we begin, let's review what slope-intercept form is. Slope-intercept form is the equation of a line written in y equals mx plus b form. There are times when we're given equations such that the equation is not in this form, and we are going to rewrite the equation to put it in y equals mx plus b form. So let's look at example 1. 2x plus y equals 4. This equation is not in y equals mx plus b form yet. Our goal is to isolate or get our y all by itself. Just like when we were solving equations earlier this year, we are going to use inverse operations, which are those opposite operations, to get our variable alone. We need to undo or remove 2x, and 2x is a positive 2x. How are we going to undo a positive 2x? Well, the inverse of adding 2x will be to take 2x's away. Now, the 2x has been removed from one side of the equation, and whatever we do to one side of the equation, we need to perform to the other side of the equation. Now, there is a specific reason as to why I did not line them up vertically. 4 and taking 2x's away are not like terms and therefore cannot be combined together. So all that is remaining on the left-hand side is the variable y. And on the right-hand side, we have a 4 taking 2x away. And once again, those are not like terms, so they cannot be put together. If we want to take this equation and put it into the true slope-intercept form, we could rewrite the right-hand side of the equation as taking 2x's away and adding on that positive 4. So we started with an equation, and we were able to rewrite it in slope-intercept form using inverse operations. Let's take a look at example 2. In this case, remember, we still want to rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form. And this equation is a little bit different because 2y equals 2x plus 6. Our y is already isolated. The y term is all by itself on the left-hand side of the equation. Now, as you remember, 2 and y are connected by the operation of multiplication. To just get y isolated or all by itself, we have to undo multiplication, and we undo multiplication by performing division. 2y divided by 2 will cancel those two terms out. And now all we have left on the left-hand side of the equation is y all by itself. However, whatever we do to one side of the equation, we need to do to the other side of the equation. And when we divide the entire right side of the equation by 2, this means we have to divide 2x by 2 and 6 by 2. All terms on the right-hand side are being divided by 2. And at this time, you can use an online calculator or you can use your division facts. And 2 divided by 2 has a value of 1. So that means that we have 1x remaining. And 6 divided by 2 has a value of 3. So we were able to take that equation and rewrite it in slope-intercept form. We now know that there's a slope of +1 and a y-intercept of positive 3. Rewriting in slope-intercept form allows us to analyze the equations in greater detail. And last, let's take a look at example 3. (8x plus 2y equals -4). Well, as a reminder, we want to isolate y in order to put this equation in y equals mx plus b. Y is not isolated. Okay, I do see that 8x. As a reminder, that is a positive 8x. So let's rewrite this equation in slope-intercept form. And first we need to undo this positive 8x on the left. And to undo positive 8x, we take 8x's away. Whatever we do to one side of the equation, we have to do to the other. I did not line up -4 with taking 8x away because these are not like terms, and so I know that they cannot be combined together. We have a 2y remaining on the left and a -4, taking 8x's away on the right. Our goal is to get y isolated, and y is directly connected to 2 by multiplication. To undo multiplication, we divide both sides by 2. Two divided by 2 cancels one another out. And at this time, remember, you can use an online calculator or your division facts. -4 cut in half is -2 minus 8x cut in half is 4x. To truly rewrite this in slope-intercept form, we want to bring our m term in front. Because as a reminder, we want it in y equals mx plus b. So the term with the x, we truly want leading the right-hand side. Since that m term is being taken away, taking 4x away, and our b term is -2. So -2 minus 4x is equivalent to -4x minus 2.